Hi everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Ava.
And today we're going to be talking about the love languages between family members because it's really important to understand how everyone feels good in a family and what annoys people and what annoys you about other people in your family and why it probably shouldn't. So I'm going to give you our family example. Ava has a little brother. His name is Jake. Jacob, I think his love language is, he took the test. There's a kid's love language test, but he just checked off gifts for everyone because he's like, just give me presents. He was way too young to do it. But if you look at his behavior and his actions, his love language is physical touch, is hugs. And I know that because he will come next to you and sit in your lap on top of you and just be in your bubble. And if you're not a physical touch person, you're like, oh my God, just back off. Give me some space. I can't be around you right now. And it's really hard. And he doesn't recognize that him doing this in your space, playing on his tablet, getting his Legos, kicking you in the face, that's actually how he gives love because it's how he likes to receive love.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? Are you like, okay?
Yeah.
So I feel like when he comes and sits on me and I'm holding a cup of coffee and it's shaking and coffee is spilling everywhere, I try to tell myself, this is how he's showing me love and this is how he needs love and affection today, and I'm okay with that because I love him and I want to give him love in the way that helps him feel good. Because if I said, here, I did your laundry and I cleaned your room, he'd be like, so? That's acts of service. He doesn't care about that. He wouldn't think about it. So he likes gifts and touch in your bubble. And we're outside, and we are getting attacked by wasps, but we're doing really good. We're just going to be nice and calm about it. So for me, the other thing with Jacob, I think, is physical touch and quality time. So scooch over. We can't see you.
Can't see that. Okay.
Here he comes. He wants more quality time. And the people who like quality time will often say, come play with me. And then when you play with them for an hour, they say, well, that's not enough time. You barely played with me.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that their love language is quality time. So have you thought about, do you remember taking the love language test?
No, not at all.
Have you thought about what your love language is? Because you know a little bit about them.
No.
No? Okay, so the 5 love languages are physical touch, like hugging, being together. The next one is gifts. The next one is quality time, like just spending time, like, hey, watch a movie with me, or let's play a game together. The 4th one is acts of service, which means, hey, I made you dinner, or I did the dishes for you, or will you do the dishes for me? So sometimes things that look like chores are actually acts of service and love. And the last one is words of affirmation, like, you're amazing, I love you, you're just so fantastic, like that. So I find that I like acts of service is actually one of my top ones, as well as quality time.
I'm not sure. I think I'm in between words of affirmation and quality time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
And I think when we do quality time, it doesn't just mean sitting on the couch and someone's looking at their phone and then you're watching TV together, because that makes you feel like that person's not engaged in the time that you're spending, right? So I think that's something else to be aware of when you're working and thinking about your family and how they're annoying you, but how you want to be with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And quality time can also be being alone and having your own space and time to reconnect. And not getting hit by a wasp. Okay, so what about
don't know. I feel like there's much to say.
You don't feel like there's much to say? I think that the hardest part about love languages is when you don't mesh up with the people around you. And it's really easy to love someone the way you want to be loved. So if you like getting gifts, you're most likely going to buy other people gifts and think, you should be happy I bought you a gift. Or if your love language is, let's see, physical touch and sitting on top of somebody and like loving on them, but that's not their love language, you don't mesh up.
Yeah.
So it's really important to know the other person's love language, so that way you can show them that you love them the way they want to be loved, and then letting that other person know what your love language is, so that way hopefully they would love you the way you want to feel loved.
Yeah.
So tell me one thing that helps you feel loved, and we'll put it in a category.
Just like anything.
Mm-hmm.
When someone does something with me that I enjoy, like drawing,
Right.
because like a lot of people don't enjoy that, and then like when someone does, I'm like, it just feels like you. How can I?
Like you're showing interest in something that you love.
Yeah.
Helps you feel good. So you like quality time. Yeah. So you really like going to get coffee and drinks and
Yes.
drawing. That's Ava's love language. Take me out to draw and for a little snacky poo, and I feel good. Yeah. So how do you show other people that you love them? Like your friends?
Probably the same thing.
That showing interest in what they're interested in?
Yeah.
How have you noticed love languages working between your friends at school?
That's hard. What are the ones again?
Touch, gifts, time, service, words of affirmation.
Probably words of affirmation. And I don't know how. I feel like service, but like it's weird because it's like in school, but it's still
like helping someone with their homework, or choosing them in gym for teams, things like that.
Actually, yeah.
Including them.
Mm-hmm.
Like words of affirmation, they don't really work for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes they work for you, but I'm like, whatever, go away.
We try so hard, okay?
Because it's not my love language.
So hard.
Do the dishes. I'll love you forever. I'm serious.
Okay.
So
No, I
we're
know.
learning about each other. And sometimes when you're feeling unloved, is that because the people around you don't realize what you need? So you think, oh, I'm just doing chores, like that doesn't mean anything. But to me, that means, wow, look at my people taking care of me. Where you're like, I tell you I love you and you're awesome every day. And I'm like, I know already. So it's really important to know and understand the people around you and how you respond to them.
I have a question.
Yeah, how do we get rid of wasps? All right, what's your question? The wasp distracted us. Hold on.
How do you figure out someone's love language?
So you can take the test online. I'm pretty sure it's free. 5 love languages. You can look it up online. But I think you can also see how somebody responds to how you act, right? Like what makes them really happy.
Yeah.
Or even just ask. Just ask. Just ask. So it's going to be, I think, the title of our podcast, but like, hey, what would make you feel really happy today? And they might say, I really want to go for a walk with you. Or, I don't know, let's watch a movie. Or, hey, I want to do something creative. Or, let's go for a run together. Will you help me clean my room? That's acts of service, right? Can we sit and talk? That might be words of affirmation. I'm just watching their behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good question. So we want to know, how do you know the people in your family's love language? How do you treat them? How did you figure it out? Did you take the test and was it helpful for you? So let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear, and that'll help everybody really help their family and feel good in what they're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And help your friends too. So I'll put the link to the quiz in the comments, and then take that quiz and let us know what your love language is and if it's been helpful for you. And let your little brother be in your bubble and in your space and love on you, because that's their love language. And maybe set a timer. Be like, all right, we can snuggle for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's it.
Seems like
That's
eternity. No, it
no
does
more
not.
than 5 minutes.
He's the best snuggler. Give me a break. Yes. Yes. So let the people know that you want to help them feel good. Say, okay, let's snuggle, let's do a puzzle, let's do this for a little while, and then we need our alone time or our space, or we need to change activities or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about this?
No.
So you're gonna go do the dishes?
No.
You don't love me?
I do.
She's gonna give me words of affirmation because that is her love language. And so we give people love based off of how we like to be loved, even though that's not that person's love language. And I think that's the most important thing to understand. Be like, I love you. And I'll be like, show me. So if you're having fights, if you're having problems, if you're having trouble understanding the people around you, stop thinking about what you like and start figuring out what they like. So, I'll ask again. Are you going to go do the dishes now? Still no. I love you. I think you're amazing. Okay, she says. All right. Well, thank you for being here today. Don't forget to let us know what you think about the love languages, how they apply to you, if it's been helpful or not, and we'll link to the quiz so you can get some ideas.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.